It's gonna be okay. Another man ripped her arms off of me. Don't touch her. She's just a kid. I tried to shove past him, but they were too strong. She kicked and screamed. Don't let them take me, Daddy. I'll find you, baby. Try to be strong. My heart sank watching Maya being taken away. We locked eyes as she teared up and faded into the distance. Another man grabbed my arm and shoved me into a 5-foot-long cage. I started to quietly panic and felt this overwhelming sense of claustrophobia being in this tiny cage. Mosquitoes kept attacking me, and all I had was a muddy ground to sit on. The height of the cage was too low for me to stand up straight, so I was forced to crouch down by several inches, which ached my legs even more. But I watched these people. They were carrying water and food, some staring at me. The kids were playing with small spears and were vicious with each other. I couldn't stop shaking. What the hell was this place? But then someone else screamed. 2 villagers in devil masks walked Mateo out and placed him down on his knees in front of the leader. His hands were tied up behind his back, and he was quietly shivering and crying. He caught me looking at him out of the corner of his eye and yelled, "You have to get out of here. They're gonna kill us. They said they need 4 sacrifices by noon tomorrow." I felt my blood go cold. The massive leader slipped on his mask, grabbed an axe, said a few words to Mateo in their own language, and Mateo begged for his life. "I am a good worker. I can make food and clothing. I can..." Several villagers raised their arms up to the sky and prayed and chanted, "Bukaraka, Bukaraka," Mateo wept. "Please spare my life. I am one of you." But I saw the leader stare at him. Then, he raised his axe. "No, please." And just as he swung it down, I covered my face. I was shivering. I knew I was probably next. If I had just listened to him and left immediately, we'd all be safe right now. It took everything in me not to be sick. Then I noticed several villagers joyfully grab Mateo's body and carry him away. Then it hit me like a ton of bricks. These people were cannibals. This was a normal routine for them. The skulls on the fence weren't decoration. They were trophies. I realized that I needed to escape as quickly as possible because me and my family were next. My mind was racing and my heart was pounding as I thought through several scenarios of escaping. A few minutes later, a little kid that couldn't have been more than 5 years old kept smiling at me while he was eating something with a wooden fork. His friend pushed him, causing his wooden fork to fly out of his hand and land near my cage. I quickly grabbed it and hid it behind my back. I couldn't see where Elena and Maya were, which was terrifying. It was unimaginable to me what might be happening to them. I waited until dark, broke off a small piece of the wooden fork and used it to pop open the lock on my cage. These people didn't have the most stringent security. They didn't have to because this village was so remote. I snuck behind the cage, then quickly ran into the jungle. I just had to get away, but just as I thought I was safe, I heard footsteps behind me. Then I saw him. Another masked man from the tribe was watching me, just staring. But he just stayed there. He knew that I wouldn't just leave my wife and daughter behind, so he really wasn't worried about where I went off to, and he was right. He knew I had no choice. I kept running,